Otro un teltal bodo susray budul araklay robugul belaw bilung ebiraklay mar masil belaw President Senate Hopkins Paulus marugul senators Speaker House marugul delegates Chief Justice Ngiray Galaw marugul justices of course our ministers ro mugeda ng artel al tutaw Vice President of Island and the naman mga sulir dirigan mal Lungil tutaw mora arbekal governors, speakers, leitors, marbekal adral belaw. Lagi damal mula TLFM merelang mal sel make adal ngara ngayang mora hochari ya rong sidem. Udah setelah mal di melgara kasus mila ya kara senkyo mong otro le malungil tutaw mora kumil adra media. Tugubet sa senadoy. Agurengse. Mr. Clay, Mr. Uludong, Marudal, Mr. Community. Congratulations. They are saying, Namri Laurior, the congratulations as Senator elect. Kita, agar nama mereka week segala, neptokar ukta mugar tila adrang oda belu, mereka tela deruk, oleh kami rengel besel. Ambasador Chabal Merablur Belaw, Ambasador Oricasa. Ge Owarragal, Aurora Mugela, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mal Adraur, Maldigiler, Motmout, Elim Laya stamp unveiling. I give them Lombreg, I get to the Momesa, I got Didramina Tobasi, Michael Galvert. El arbitra, arbitra si passion, Michael Garadida, Lia, Dirigan, Mlama, Mlarueva, Taigagi, the cemetery, Mlaba, the Ling, not more dobra, el cement, and Madiasment. Gada Kidangaria, on Tidam Obla Chabal, Olita repair Amina Tobasi, this era material consultant, last year, Trump taking us, how did they repair Amina Tobasi, El Telmalayal Babyling, Dialungil Magada. Kalau orang orang menteri, ambasador amlames, wase okay, girel, ayah girel magat mokle, lakan magat mokle. Dia kabel gula dari peradi del telmala alam tiang arbitara, asih passion mengakti meneso kalcero seng, gamal adra udah rubak, dia kan nose elo mengira media eli, mereka loli saya kira project tu adra siapan, mereka mereka sulir, and I think saya all hotel sel tira soril melmos mertial del wheel melisi iri, Betul kayak project tertir, it's a little bit delayed. I know I said project tertir MRI, CT scan. Tase, change manufacturer, not even they're coming early this year. I said isolation facilities in Mumrek. He also told me he told them already a minister. Gadimle, Mra Lomes Aigal Lorul, Amasa Sangarigel Baby Rasil, Mosul Gidrim, but the Brangasula Shaban. Dirigam no tele el dirigam accepta credentials rangel uk vessel ambassador and I think the first ambassador Blura Georgia Almerbela. Interesting at Blura Georgia we've had diplomatic relations since 2011 tamle offer scholarship el Miranal Garbela. Say el Blua schooling they speak English muktia full scholarship. Dirigam Blue Maral Isera Tora weightlifting. They have some of the world record holder that the next level Mokmedri is 40 kilos less along idring. Yeah, tiga ola baptol gold medals. Kegarel blue. It's only 4 million people. Di baptol gold medals el plan ngara weightlifting, judo, wrestling. So they offer a full scholarship. As athletes, that's a great opportunity. Kamong nga school el mutel build up pertial magada trigal encourager ngalgeda. So this year it's scholarship angari. So I hope people apply. Of course, in Gagarel Blue I get, but one of the things they're one of the most progressive business development. They ranked the 7th Rablula ease of doing business. So location, it's like Turkey. They're really the connection between East and the West. Medra Blura Ukraine, Medra Blura Russia. of course yung border of Russia ekmedra arwa Iran mong hindi nga siya ablo ka mal safe hindi ako madakto me and I know maybe that was one of the reasons why I'm hesitate, but beautiful country. They have the tallest mountains in Europe. So anyway, we encourage we should take advantage of it. This past week, visitor Bela, one of the few countries in visitor on his tour of the Pacific, Gel FINA president. The FINA president tiga longora swimming. Padaman bring asulin tega time el dinger Bela. Mlo dilas kogir till 2 days and dit mal milas mal alakal mer Bela matar basul matamler Bela mra Fiji, I think one other country of Pacific, and then at Melbourne, Australia mang kada dirigal mereng asuler adra PNOC, especially tial swimming association or Bela bring la urerir. That's why I got to recognize the Samarian melding and get a program. Afina help the development side, so that they get a coach, the help and make sure they participate the event in Melbourne, international events. They fund their tigal. The Tara, let's say the Rosicil and Mengal Rubagin was say, swimming is not just about winning medals. Swimming should be about life is health. Swimming a part of health. So we should encourage everybody to swim. O sea, ablura, igalo plura blada mal wila swimming ani la program ani, tamala to medals. Swimming a part of school. America la swimming a part of school. So you should think about how swimming as elmo part of school program kami. Egida Audabel Bloom, Leokradam, we should be getting medals in swimming. See, well, encouragement and merit, but make it part of held. So I got pools, Dorul and Girek Medra school, sell activity. So one of the things that he committed to, they're going to build us a swimming pool, another swimming pool. They're going to ask sport, swimming, I tell the diving from the dive platforms. Maybe something that we can encourage the developer in sport. Pool, at least $10 meters create a new opportunity. So the president vice president Tialfina, and then president the European Swimming Association. Of course, on their way to set. Mo attend the World Short Course Swimming Championship in Melbourne. But on their way there, to say the Stobra Palau, Fiji, Adora mo Moragam, Malbring Asulim take a time and a blue velo. Egida Malantanat direga Klugu, of course, Gel Foreign Minister Blue Australia, the Honorable Penny Wong. Egida Merce Tige, other Olbil, more ministers, it's a parliamentary system. Say, Mr. Uludong, Tige a parliamentary system. It's a labor government. Labor government, I'm not over. Ngeme hindi tiga selame hindi kadil main team tigal shadow minister matsel opposition. So hindi kan mela mugila honorable Simon Birmingham ngewal shadow minister. Le change government ready was I guess that's the reason. Mungel Michael McCormick gatara dirigal minister ma dirigal shadow minister tir international development. So tame minister ma shadow tir. So they bring both sides. Matia bipartisan. So to tell you, say Blue Australia, while Oramla table increase again, Usul Budula Blue Belau, Usutrib Budula Blue Belau, Maria Gelbol announced a clue, Mandabot announced a lang and Wara Silsetira clue, Ada Macmayan Moklu, and the Kadamera Sulil Uka Memes Belau, the number of 1 or 2, the number of FSM, Emera Gabsing. دي قلب البضع صاد الإشيلو من ترير of course climate change economic recovery جيد security of course education health ما يجي الأوك سيادة المغلورة as a region البارت رابيف من قضا دي والغامر تير مرغو hopefully كلوا مبتغى يل بس الانونسمنت السيادة المرمجس الموت الهيلب رجيد I know غاري أبول launching إلى Ministry of Health of course at the moment solar يدري تغرى tourism غاري أبول announcer كلوا so سلوال ديري الغورا I think important to remind المرابلو لك ملامسة announcement الملاسات البروبل businesses المساعدة PGST بس سيجد على تريب الكلول confusion or other blue especially businesses al suma business rela al time announce or say tamo increase ara la clalo 10% for example esado al suma wise rela lo say station or gamo increase 10% because en mlamas tax and that's illegal why el al time already ke pera 4% so you can only increase 6% technically len di segi damle increase tax diagal of course al sum ngara wa retail or multiple layers and you diagal sem increasing by that much that applies to PUC that applies to telecom that applies to rogul show by I hope sell message clear len kita to da del nombre say everything amas 10% at January that's not true al sum diagal gal at the most it should increase is 3% al sum ngal instead of 6%. So ayeda important reminder mo adrablu especially sum ka gas station for example. Digal giran mas gas ara 10%. Le already trige pera 4%. Ya Blue Bay Mashel matam le pera 4% among at the most time it should increase at 10% and probably less than that. Tamam credit ala bengi mangara. So we need to help the other Ablul understand Rose. I think there's misinformation out there, and this is a reminder. Shobal was don't take advantage of other Ablu. Ilangari Allah are under a PGST was in the Algiri. So anyway, Radik Medar January 1st. I want to make sure other Ablu will cover all the swir. Of course, I said anytime there's change and there's te Allah. I get the look more. By tikmo te alla sera la press conference kadam la tiang and dire look na dia ora question and gire la drug cases ma. Agang ngartia AG lo banget. Muluk kul sila update ri deleng kida mne sen klo issue ra tora drugs mne klo question gire la last meeting of course vice president adibus ndi AG re la ngartia wal acting minister mo kada al sebele look dir update ri gire ok la tora drugs. Sula. Continue.
Malungil total mera other rogoy. Update trigel pending al guys radraks officer AG. Ang aring 7 al guys that were recently filed at tablong against sa marijuana. Ya 5 against methamphetamine. Yamade ala 4 lawyer hopefully in the next few weeks file aigal ulmang le tega tamil la file officer AG agi malng song srar adralla agi vi file rogui eng mo waigal conflict ta temel agar gari la Mr. Aludong kamadangalia the tol gire la right to speedy trial mesel la absel the file agi seng gire within so many days ang ania trial ngi mesel bol insist tergi makasar adralla eng mo dia kal sa amel lotoy raigel cases. So they will be filed eventually. Kaya ako pending aside from my regular officer AG case legal involved against drugs. Makuraw lame sa recorder officer Iraq May tial press conference lambos tragay mer officer AG gel wal citations. So far this year ang over 700 agiblam rule direct ngaring blau result 600 of course ngaring guys involved a Family Protection Act Mar juvenile sa Family Protection Act ang ara 50 madringil, juvenile sa ara 45. Yaigel wal maklo guys, adir 62 so far this year. Mangkuraway ablal boryo ay gigil maklo felony cases. Of course, ang nga pending. Yaigel 62 other obis awase 60 ringi awal guys obis AG. Bulgula awase hukti imora agency direct masada prosecutor cases a obis special prosecutor. Masigi da while ko di da ital mal brief summary yaigel ko guys obis AG. Of course nga questions may I'll try to answer them. Kumal masulang.
ويجل لو يجي مرة من هذا الشيء هذا لا ما يقدر يقل موسيقى ولا سم قراد إنكوش ربع جت ترتين بولسي الهارا هذا اللي هل برتين مرة recruitment تريلا
ويسي مرة لا recruitment تملا although that not تلقي increase so hopefully أجي attract our applicants.
ديكوا تعلم مسا minister health نقطة بس كده update program كتير مرة
Silang malungit tuta Mr. President ma beklaad ma other media. Ako muul mering asuli ar other media selblen mention nga President. Lani sa igi del kora tour selbe actually ang ICU facility. Wal nga sergi del other shabal mokrengi. Se mo fully self-contained unit. Hopefully by the end of this month yan na mo sa edel low sparingin for patients at tiramal critical. Direct kalsadal announce na dulit tira wending la confirm a date sa National Health Summit malubon symposium moringi na February 20 mo 23 ra almel 2023. So sa katangya del marura klol londibra blue الممصادر تير روجيل healthcare system mastarus ra health ra adabelang ukmotelir adra blue marogul stakeholders mar adra media mar adra olbil may mqdomes la segdigir elger ratqora a health rigid ra blue belang mang segura di announcement initial announcement ra sa segidi date February 20 mar 23 inclusive segidi elwiga gi mo mrura youth health forum specifically mo mesagel ku kora issue ra community ma health niya wal kora challenge ra youth el at time ra sila blue belang direct sa lo ay sila se ado mesa ku cases ra covid ang kora ku namaran morio dengin lo se ya na umre telal buy lang ku kilas itisela case ra covid o sisil time ang mal klo atret ma seltara respiratory virus el RSV may kawal blood caldel el virus el ngar el celebelaw mamanlo toka kloase ra kloarakt mar adal menyuing so thankfully nguk tomes ra tokora covid em lamorio direct el malmol ma omrus ra covid vaccine ma direct el flu vaccine ndigi mo AMR selbevira time nguk mo out igal vaccines etya igal vaccine adola el ngara allocation basis ma igal beskeda CDC igal uspe nguk mangira habes el shipment magada diolngit tra coloring ra adra blue olngit to sedi lolmol lo message gid public announcements ma schedule gi moltobd matirgel ku tirga kal nga booster tir a covid as il memay ma direct el flu vaccine last but not least the dilmutel sodalo muklat karbekla adlo segda temela holidays mo toka maklolondib makora apari magdolingit trabeklado sa tipo de kargik health ma safety rigit huk desang tial holiday season momreka Christmas ma New Year's bolsa be el enjoying il beklado dia ka kora maklol talamal malubong goriol merabalu sula
Sure. Minister Education, can you give us kind of the big break is coming up and any new announcements?
Thank you, Mr. President. Ngitutaw. As we just mentioned, our second quarter will be ending on Friday, and that'll be the second of our four quarters. We're fully operational on our new school information system, which has been done while on the go during the school session, so we had to implement transitioning from the old system to the new system, which was done, which things most people will never know about because that's all the school-wide information from the systems in the past. All grade transcripts, all demographic data, all school scheduling, and all faculty information are all contained in the system now. We have two major parts of the project that are going to be very visible to parents, and one of those is an electronic gradebook. All of our teachers are now using gradebooks which are electronically connected and integrated into the system. So as they complete grades and they enter them into the system, it's automatically calculated with grade point averages being done ongoing. So we never have to worry about that. We never have to worry about human error again in terms of the grade point average being calculated because that's all done by the computer. The next thing which people will be seeing an awful lot of are the report cards. We're generating a report card as we speak. The grades for the first quarter have been re-entered into our new system, so they'll be getting first quarter and second quarter grades when they come out next week. And those are generated and be printed out on those report cards, which will be able to be delivered electronically to parents when we are able to get their email addresses. So it'll be instantaneously available to them. And those are going to be available. The quarter ends on Friday. Monday is a teacher records day where they can finalize their grades, make sure everything's entered into the system, and then they submit those to the administration for processing for report card. The improvement of this system will be two. Mainly, all of our computer information will be secure. We've had some significant issues in the past with things going wrong with our system and not being able to get report cards to parents, not being able to provide report cards to people who have lost them, or even more importantly, when people lose their diplomas or have them damaged in some way, we've not been able to reproduce those for them. All those will be taken care of now. So if they lose them or they need information from the past, it's in our system already. The second major part that needs to be mentioned is the electronic reading system. We did some analysis last year over the Iowa test scores, and even more importantly, over some test scores which were done at our high school level as part of a pilot reading project. We determined that roughly between 84 to 88% of our students read below grade level. So what this means is as we give them books written at grade level for their classes, they can't read them. That's an issue. One of our major goals for the year has been to individualize instruction. The program we're using now is called Accelerated Reader. It's a well-known system. I've used it in the past, and what it enables students to do is to take time and read a book of their choice at their grade level. So they're not all committed to reading the same book and doing reports on it. It's a free reading course. And once they take those, they have an electronic test they take online, and then their score results and their errors and correctness are sent to the computer, which does an analysis to present to the teachers, so they can then analyze and work on students' weaknesses and strengths as we go through. We won't have to wait. Prior to this, we've given a reading test in August and one in March, and that's the only time we knew what their reading levels were. Now we know the students' reading level on a daily basis. It's automatically available to us. So those are all ongoing, and I really wanted to congratulate the principals and the teachers for doing such a great job in doing this, because as I said, this was done during the school year. Our trainers were working very hard with every school. We've been doing a lot of time on the road, visiting with the principals and the teachers to help find those little errors and how things can be done. And it's worked out very well, and I think the teachers are getting a real benefit from this in that it will, number one, reduce the amount of time they have to take in calculating grades. Those will all be done for them, and give them more time for planning. For the principals, it'll give them a much better idea as to what's happening in the classes, since we can now access the teachers' lesson plans as well as the tests as they schoolwork which they complete, and get an idea as to what's going on in the class without having to go out and visibly observe and interrupt the classes. It can be done on their own time. It can be done on weekends. It can be done in the evening. All of those are going to help improve student learning. And that's the goal of both of these projects, is to improve their learning. Beyond that, We have some infrastructure projects that are going, which are hopefully be completed by the end of this school year, with the exception of one. It's over $2 million of construction projects, which are all funded from outside sources, some from the Center for Disease Control, others from the Embassy of Japan, and the others from the Embassy of Taiwan. So that's a real plus for us, and we really appreciate all of the help which we're getting. They are involved with making the classrooms more comfortable, improving lighting, ventilation, and air conditioning. And then Taiwan, in order to help keep our power bills reduced, is now improved in theirs to a solar panel system for the high school and for Koror Elementary School to help reduce the power load with this new systems going online. The other, obviously, is the Mune's cafeteria, which was condemned last year due to structural problems. That's going to be construction of that is about to begin. We're finalizing the meetings with contractors, and that's all as a result of the Japan Grassroots Foundation's grant of about $485,000. So they'll be getting a brand new cafeteria, which we hope to have completed by August of next year. So there are a lot of things going on. We have found out the hard way that as we've gone into the new age where technology, that our infrastructure needed help, and we're very, very happy that PNCC has reacted so quickly to our request. Every single school has been visited, and all systems have been rewired already, and tested. Our bandwidths have been tested, and they've done testing on things which I've never heard of before, latency tests, and so we are very, very strong in terms of right now where we are in terms of being able to use our communication with these new electronic books, since both our grade books, our administration system is all electronic, as well as our reading systems that are going up online. Those are also not entirely, but primarily electronic as well. So we're becoming more and more reliant on the use of technology, which enables us to give individualized instruction, which we've never been able to do before. So very, very happy about that. And I wanted to just, if you see a teacher, congratulate them, because it's not been an easy thing to do, to change from the way we've been doing it for many, many years to a whole new system, and to trust the system. And it's worked very well. So thank you very much.
Sula Minister, sila ako tuklaw tutulala Mr. Uludo. Kita mereka sula principal, semua sensei, trebener, gilingel, dulitial malobrado lurior. المعسكر المسار hopefully كده ما مسار ده إرادي سير رقم ده سيل قط كلو تطلع of course سيل program را reading سيل help ران على كده متمرة المدو المويو of course هيك التبلو را أو help تيرا grading system أدري قلتيال online grading عمال مو help in the future our parents, because say eventually our parents هم مسؤول هم مسألة رقول هم مرة قرارنا لما تست تير instantly. Help para management tra school, el medyo lo hacen el sensing or todo el testing, la grade, la return, el mon mora apparent el direct moment hacen el lang wangara abek el time. Deka dong or there I know it works at STA makalam dinge Mr. Uludong, and that's the same concept. Because maldiam masanga igale tingarang alge all the time am sa hard time, but hindi na kamula homework ako. But you know it's. And I know sometimes change is hard, but mereka sulir still dedication or still ultimate goal or other go ase temkara mong ilan ngalge, and that's saya mereka sulir gitu. Lastly, Minister Human Resource, Culture, Tourism and Development.
Hadik update tigit sula Presidente malungi total mar adrogoy. Aktiswa kal update sel continuation rtial annual Children's Christmas program rigid. Makapasangeng mutul mo rin Errol Park. Koror Elementary School, ma GB Harris, ako mga ralil ko mga laot rin ragil litaklit Christmas. It's just sponsored by MOS, MOH, PCC. Tiya umura elol mo klok rakapasangeng, ngirma makulgit mo ang gamrawagi malamay. Kluko ra Thursday nguk morning ra Capitol mong twice a week kasusam la ra Capitol nguk mara angal ka babaldaw kapasing ra kluko nguk Melgayok Elementary School, Maymelig Elementary School akman mga madara kuk adang ra babaldaw malsubir el ngiti triangle gilmay It's sponsored by House of Delegates, ma Senate, ma Maeve. Es el mo while last el programa morning Friday. Ese Palau High School Theater and Arts Club, ma St. Joseph Choir. El Drigo mo elol maklok, sponsored by MPII ma PNCC, matel Ministry gitra MHRCTD ma Red Cross. Nganya apto activity relal mo Friday makmal ngitra adrogoy man sabile. Wititira nal giul mera gigit el basyo matukok para orang salita ka Christmas and happy holidays sa mga adrogoy. Sulang.
No ise hauloli
Multuta President Kamar Adame. Sir Omudo ay sa igil dilo maklot ko last week kumisag ilitia tablo man maklot ko. Sir Maldira Chief Justice kauma Chief of Staff ra mo omudo ko say. Igil aladur siya maneo proud ng tuwil kamam Adame dia absorb ay kan murulo korak. Umesul sing mal igil meeting na buhay le del sikang ra kumaldi le dia ko board ko dorang cycle. Molto dik utang siya Chief of Staff ra selo omgiwera sele proclamation ng kaltra manewil sel resolution olbi ang lawing gele senator ng esara di dekal masao ng gili tukor belaw di dekal mal lewin
andi adriya sa
oy si oy ongerul to ya umesa ka di dekal lubes lo ay sel wase ka amlomet ako tuttu
I see.
sel national league di lo ako umesa ka na mo presidente maaraklo Timba kumisal ka ulo yakura hindi malungil to ko im kala dire ka malmangular mo abo mo tangir elang wase askura STA elementary amora chapno sibra afternoon na girls basketball ingi makuror lamungular mo amora championship aman mangular mo mo mol promote aklo ora school ma
Wirahel
nasa waise
Wirahel
halik pas ka di rule question agote ke lamsa sel report Raymond James girela igel investment trigidra compact ra auriura se report trigidra September dori lo oltel wasya igel ududera investment ngam rigera compact am larwebet bang mangat 331 million na December 2021 sera September dori imlang mantan mo 249 million. Burgula sa nga o kaim erun million baru ko sa investment ram di gile. Siya ka bang real to ko malmol mo siya lo ger na ka imlang lo rap to ko pa mo hindi ka mga siya ay kaludo. May ela ka dionap enguk narwe o kaim madringil million igitityal na mo kakwada other all bail maborder gidra SS mamondara pension hindi ka mukura pati ka adraw do gamur omdas wase al sugum gukmal dia kal sabel hindi ka mukha 5 million ay gilo do mo kung cancel 15 million mo laring ira bekra apply sa gid 5 million mora SS ang pension mo kusum aklityal mo dahil hindi ka tutren mo dahil namgisen mo komondari Seguida.
Ya, sulang na malungin ulda so ko trule sel dungur tel trust fund ri ya kida Maria board lo ngora artel uro urang limzi timarong chair itige ngar alil ol top der report ngar alil lo mes tel investment ri kida mbe setia ludo dal vis kida abram rigel sel mokte kari aba malara 15 million ora pekra kal top der mang malungin law do swem di policy that we have an investment policy es el investment policy adulturi de gadi dombe sere la jil dombe sere long term mang waigel goro before I gal magita up and down diga dombe sere long term but I remember so almul 60 million igitera bodola seri ndi kadamla seri ngare gel diluter mla other sera tel nombre gal compact تيجي الدمرال مقلوب اللي سيا that's the long term الجيل الريال كيل فند مرال مقلوب يجي ده ملاقي الدوسبير على سيل من sel lulda sa semnu blu tu mamla brodo giran bra la do lo mugila blu ram brigel tire lagi da se da se to bodo to da se hopefully sel ukuro ra compacta within the next year kita na conclude ringi mu se da momme se lagi del baby ra option sergi punalia kanchon adra blu girela pension ma ss edire kalngani yang aram dal olbira kulul giril matmok uduk tire kala aske adra olbira kulul asa ko matmok lagi gel ngaram damiwe gagiral didiul marael oh mang gagida senador moang gudumasi kasi ani se propose la reform and more ss and that's se partra aureol adb release ra bodola gal tokol loan orgidro say you need to reform our ss, you need to reform our pension. Sige the uktim la dire kan nomra rakam subri. So it has to be a combination of things. Oh, gidro siga udo will help, but also ngana igil gidro masamo. Kanamna makatat mulgori kama makongil wasen dimil lagi 65 agim retire. Pero kami amna retire men diungil ndi kama mal trigora rakong na singged mo tibra kama loror, masel help per telfan. Kamal simple to kalsum de kalse drung sel arangal sel recommendation at least nga bebil. Martia senator elect makora di help rin malbonga siya adar mot makalgut mo
Gabriel ko siya ka da ngay.
ada ko rolgi tanga so se beto ko nya klora senator ko tamira number 2 tin nya mo se bel se maral
Elay nga kita rule simple oy.
mandira dire kalino tara help per cell process mun se mo clodo don mora ss ma pension se don sa udu dirara magadum lang sa government hindi do kumlabe sa private sector Dari kalau kita senator elektra se la kamol mo balas el museluk marael abang mengkira so dara minimum wage menglamara te do brablu te do badri loit mengkata dia ada kal teblong marklo al help rira ese you know it's a combination of things yes albo adan tangat mawila to kara kampak musedal mabebil but melaga dito das sorse ngarai gel se de ligi de gutmok I think sulang araykel
Kita rule ka table kera utamora minister held wase orang sengakal meter elang sir ongewalu lorak mlora gym yak pong ito asin dia kakar namo dia kakar ra flu namo dia kakar ra covid ito asin ngirul sunday nga ka sel time ngatial dir ngara flu merela dia covid di karafa kumesengak maulak meter so kadi bomongel waseng ngirul sunday ingra ul mulo de kakar di la plan ringi alu because ay gil gida abla spend ma ul mulo dia hale ngirul ken sa attorney general di bu sa minister ama finance etulo ay sa mamra ta conference lo sa last month lo sa moringia sell stable coin experimenta moringi relan man next month el motor da 200 atacablement tamongwa audo del 100 tala each el moringia ipengil ngara online el cablement tamo mistrid el mistrid el audo del 100 tala to spare el experiment tiagi do spare gay del coin a question of el asegi del tial program recreate o ya kala kalau wala execute order malu regulation ng moringiling Kung motu daw government ay say mortal esa program stable ko hindi ka require ala.
So
Sulang girmang ram gilger oy ngoy sa CDC sa loldurok la flu vaccine sa COVID vaccines liga di tadal nga sur maram legal and may tulmo lo spera formula based sa population hindi kadamil nga dadurtil wasen dakal make sense lang ngida del follow ra klungal arak masagi di amlo next step hindi unfortunately still mong song sa baby that time ay gal blingilet hindi akluto tala sing maral may makadamingil sing baby that time ada mo masang rekle daka vaccines hindi kita mal diol ngito sa di bol mo klorong dira trabalu sa local shipment ta announce si ilguk momrus
ana de lise ministera atara otra tira adra mrigal se la mega claro el expire leng sons so sorir sel de me إذا مري هذا المروس مسؤول سند annex من كده ملار سيكلور سيل كده الالوجيشن رجيد من سيل دبون هذا مري هذا ما أورس ملاك سبويل رجيد أترمو ترودروك كاوي بالنيمو سيا process من
Kita lah mana betul lagi mana betul tentang kemana
Oh. so hopefully ويرانا قدمينا next shipment إلى الويجا
hopefully الويك next week.
Mr. Ludong Kamal masawra kari milgila igel stable coin ma tial mo sading nasing $100 mora wallet trebekal ladra kabalmente mo subes ang maldirak ng seal to koy alta minister nga ka aware ng hindi nga hadirka krang si madirka halbel cross ra obis ra AG umsulang
قال القرى دي help explain a stable coin. A stable coin is instead of saying instead of paying other loba check deposit account through ACH and dollar قد most per stable coin at payment to me they will require Allah they قدر Allah better we may need a legal opinion or say the sell $100 البسترير سيدري غلطي غلقا راودو درقا بالمتني that's kind of a part of the program لو partnership مقلا ripple to help رجيد الواسي let's do that to experiment the tel program واسي نيجي شيء so trial gongel mo testering that's the bonus that they're going to get and then from there I got the alsumin sorry the payroll tirat mursel account the tiro bal المرايل لو ما راح له so that's the long-term goal. So to me, they require Allah. That's why they are. But of course, any other challenge, and maybe the mosque AG mo to their opinion and require. So. No, and maybe I can just use the example. Dos pera visa card de require Allah, dos pera check de require Allah. I get a, you know, al sumum namos del spera yen or I don't think it requires Allah. But anyway, kita di layman mo. May other Allah mo.
It's a government project.
Malungin as well be President Tamarbekal adang ratang. Questions timo throughout the questions on mura karusan adang table and then ito ikidalabat time. Ako te question mura ka HL gini like el kaysa mal tatela adra lara HL el time. Tigil
Selom dok molgol tira adra la officer ul kama mangaringa rumrula civil cases marmura criminal I guess ang putul criminal okay el al time it di terungar adra criminal ngarbela ngaringin ke lulu reor obis emlo ngaringa issue ringi ra family ringi ma health issues ra adalal mangara merige el ang gigantinu lo spe ringi lo ngaser kama so nge di hal ngarbela mdi hal sel ngara court el al time it wal dil teru one ngay gidel move ngil mamrula a felony prosecution liga gidel dragsta cases mawan bukti mrula igal mgay karel gaisel citation and I'm in the process of hiring another person mo take care igel backlog and also nga recruitment advertisement out to hire adal tenant plus years of experience rin iman sa el hindi like el mal maklol guys el dia kadil drugs sarwa sumanga guys sa human trafficking ay gay kita bol money laundering ay gay legal complex area ul magusi kita adal 10 plus years of experience rin sulang
Pero sa dalawa sa AG lo sa tela the offer selo
oo total adralar obis AG 35 yeah. So yeah, ngari nga although there's el mutal harara maybe 2 or 3 more, hindi tagi del recruitment mal maringel. Mlato da advert. Ang aramong hindi by word of mouth ar ada me oreor. Ilang na mo dia kalaway say. Sell current sell advertisement out. Kung madim la advertise up to 65,000, igim la increase ngil mo 80,000. So hopefully mo nga adal apply. Sulang.
Aging nga rin sa el truck cases sel ko ra aldo doon maral wasing walul nga cases sa truck sa maral mo to maus alila alguk nal open na borders again. Recently ang maring information at tilog doon si nga baby parole the convicted parolees dato del tiramle tumlutaw taray del case na traxel balkuraman ni maringala cases certain di tadim le survera les wonder drato mertiram la parole ngara ko ra palasira e chilki la way del case
Mal masula Karim. Usually parole board that will all request opinion or officer agil kiri tirigal other request to go on parole. All the time. I mean, I can go on record. All the time, agi omto kaigay. Lagi feel was office samaring low reor. Although en ngaring alla alwas ada sab el sur ba mandur del teme le mura parole. Agi omto raro full time. Yeah, because they are serious cases. Hindi direct ngaring igel gukal parole tir recently ngaring adal le violate the condition ringi. Ma-court tamle impose the rest of the sentence. Mangmlara mong tilob dal nga parole, court ta impose sa remaining 15 years ringi manglal mutul mura kalabus el all time.
Sila to den nga el condition sa des.
Why say? Tirigal to den adil free ngaring giril mora report on mora parole board maybe once a week or once a month. Giril do drug testing and of course al positive kung obviously AG amrula motion parole board can also bring them in. Obviously, AG direct sa el fala babiel morakort tulas en kamla de kalotirak like al condition ringi so impose the rest of the sentence el suspend ringi. Sulang.
Okay, man sala answer se. Next question ng kaya ko ka minister dahil ang imlanya tela mar eli lobangela ambassador siya balen. El ko ministry of health mang bal ko ra kado mesap tol ko ra PSL technology in addition to isolation, new isolation unit. Tinakalo sa igal computers and labolos PL monitor at least what I saw monitor at tigil nga ICU. Mang malungi la domisa igaya question na tool question na ko kawawa cell step down facility malkora fancy malkora win. Ngara order ka daling ilaman ako mesering ko ka patients ang ngaring balutang niya rosemary.
So lang ramalungil gere lay. Way say sel facility am lo or wala larak al 2022. Kat magil al gimoro ringi self policy lo sing makarabalo spering ra. Kita matingel sa mukter sel transition unit more tirigel al menuing emla mo dia kalau spe au gurul sel medical care emla mungil hindi unfortunately hindi ka pasyol si ilmo ringi sel lataying mase mararingi services or se adia kal hospital hindi kal require at toktang mar nurse el ringi so say ko magi mongot bok ringi elang amru ra sel wal ko ra criteria tirigel mo or sel unit el mo take care tirgal hindi kal sa deposit the patient the client mong kat magil sa igid magim ngat mokker sa igid ong erung sa wangara mo tetelela funding ringi atan mo spe ringi mga MSA atang gidala family mo paying igid lang agi mo riol gidel self policy mesel el bodo lunch ringi sel bodo open ringi blakatakla tetelela or hotel hindi kalbon nga issue edik taalil wasagi melasam mo open ringi sa igid el wikra sel summit so February 20 igid melasam mo open ringi luldi mo kringi ako ra osis akon mar adra bululo setyang ra mukte ringi facility wang ra tetelela ra atabulos pe ringi ngulus pe ra word step down amara ringi ako melasam los pe ringi transition bang timlak talitira earlier in the Friday kadukuk marursel aging symposium matya aga rokut to ko girel di talmaray mong amokte kasi wal temporary facility tirigay البيبي هذا المونيوين unfortunately hindi ka dalong okra malubong blile si taying morngi so sa di part tara long term plan sa makarada those pairing di temporary egi dabay malasamal lo mesra al sela balu madalong okra al sel bela lo sa makarada addresser sera al sela balu mandiak al bolo maksar da tial di imol unit di makasar adat si ilos pairing Dit sure long answer short sa igidil kat magila palasi lo sing makara motetele la orotel at tamal telal adam adu spertil mo orur teringil mo o message tirigal lo spertil facility dia kada tolas ra idi sir nursel mo sa igid so sa igid lang gimuri ring
Mal di second follow up question tingal galik sa mga teknaya question iti naringi malmulis batok ako kamaldila ko tal Pablo Palau last telal weeks and kada aseban al adara tal Sunday or more dire kal last press conference al black attend niya may askar kal gine like el dadu la sen dia ka maklabay ging ospital wala ka ay tablong related dahil ubang nga niya ako kakarusal reasons for it. Sel to ko ra karang nga niya ako ra update ra wasing how is it being resolved.
I see. So ako tuluuling ang gora ati del blame ra COVID hindi sa edit mula sa ay na mo mri kalero rak o masin the resources sa ministry takadil hospital ministry am no response sa COVID so unfortunately during 2021 kadamlo mga sa I get clinic ra NCD mong loring time tirgal adal nga niya chronic indisease tiral amlo dakal sa il mawesra toktang atit say tara contributing factor direct kal domes ra kadili infection control hospital am niya issue ring say hopefully mla resolve kada mla kut makli assessment tra hospital rogi lomes lo sing regular areas kat magilaw ringil mo reduce sa igidil ata ba mer hospital mo niya infection hindi domes ra overall trend ra NCD belaw hindi maral mo ma kora long term lo singe del girel tiabo do sa ngira tel National Health Summit was makanado pa guru lumalubong services sa mara community bandingar sa igi mandia ka dongin misal para in stage ra araktelaat igi da turtul more hospital ba do spera kar so siya kora long term el plan was makanada improve igal dispensary ma community health center tong ititira toktang al mara community matsabiir prevent ra aatam lamos mer malakal bol hidoy malbara unfortunately yung pagpatingin la factor sa mo dak and then ako domes ra ako dal di maran moklo and unfortunately yung last ako dulitial elang di el alra ka dal amo omes lo sing katingel ra history belaw al mo putok ako dal ra arol ya umasin dringi ya NCD related and then keep in mind lo sa NCD ada kadil overnight ay ga chronic disease mong overtime yung maral mulmul lo sera adal mulmul tigyang katokora malas mal ultaw takakarosel madalawrior mo address ringil including ra improve ra procurement ra car make sure hindi akal out hindi o sisil time ako ra klol kat magil luriora sa igid lo sa makarata to prevent ring raw ulel malakal tiloral mo klol me ultil ra a hospital
يدري مثلا number of island referrals al albal open askogi my name is Klolo do da don't wait outside this year will probably be a record more than any other year Dijogal share sira kana Taiwan tarangel tuyala damnara ulmot kana a plastic surgeon and he was telling me was 60% of patient ring are other belong and then he went on to tell me was sel hotel ring el surgery cell surgery, cell bolo, trigel malam, emokasyonoma igal George, mo break ngal EU isem rogo mo mala skin graft, rabadingir eme ola bolomte, says that takes 12 hours, the most complicated surgery, mal, nigang andi, cell le, what disturbing and manang, say, elang aknamas our patient, mal magikarela. And we're talking in their 30s, in their 40s, degal maklola, magikarela. And then ako kuha mo translate mo ra kita terteledra every day. Kita kaya rin ako remember sensei ngara campus malama principles. Kaya al time tiya ko ram na mo sure kung sure ang argid mo kadi malama everywhere ma ngara meeting tolab all ball mulubra al sel. I mean, if we wanna help Ratora NCD, we need to change our behavior. And it takes all of us. One side was saying problem hospital. Well, it's all of our problem. We all need to take initiatives. The holidays, stay on the road, get a designated driver. Naka-blame hospital was saying, no, they'll still take care of them. I guess they prevent. And we need to do our part. Kaya sulang malungil question. I think that's... and I think the other thing that said the law is, a reality with COVID. There's a shortage, sometimes supplies in May. That's also another challenge that we have. And sulang.
Ngaringisel alwide may minister ngaringisel policy hospital sel boring le transmissible disease so I can wadengi mga so when you have 10 cases a day kamnamo reach a certain kamnamo reach sa dula sing threshold ngara tial case NCD which is ako mesra klungela impact tangin mera problema last time ngaringi ako ra threshold sa edra sa tianamo national crisis sa mangaring allocation of resources al extra mo address ringi
dia kaman sulang ramal maralungil ger itilang dia kadil kidre belawa albang ringi WHO mablul adrogi ra albang ringi lo sengram tungura igal wa covid madengil niya bukuy rakte kadaman mere del react allocate the resources in morning so tilang discussion ra regional level madirek kalbul adrogi atara ul makada mayo del ngora diaksel sense of urgency at tial nature of the disease itself kada kora manglorungu del waseng dir ka nganiat te lekal mugar malubak mungil le chronic disease as I said dia kadil bare at the time makabumul aswar sel mal dingelel mangwal kora segi dia atara ul mang dia kada salo wudigil girel esel questioner gal girel la threshold dia ka threshold rabul adrogil wase albalbol logay milbasen tengokol milbasen tara atam lamo obis ang giret al makarang dia ay kay dia dirga kal dia kad establish mong maral giram mo omes lo se makarado mes ringil mararulin mo emergency al ngania o ul sa edlo real benchmark el base ra planning atara tungot mok ringil dire kan al time sa national development plan makadokoro omes lo se tel NCD makarada elevate ringil mo o albang leather roguy le seldom das ringil sumo kadam sada economics 20 years down the line sumo kadro roguy this mer ada di sick leave ese affect the economy mangira del direct motelgibel loper ka osengya mo de swedel gere lo setiada kal dito ko rahel mo affect ra economy mo affect ra roguy to ko ra blue velam malungil ger malungit to sa the Borsel Summit at the Luton smodi lo sing as a republic as a nation ngara katmagil ra blue rogil mo omesra to ko ra NCD.
Well, the last question back forward forward talmora sa doy President kadamara endra year ya lakalwi de selme aldadura toera pifs sel narsel agreement del sign ngira was that April po kamre atara June oy el kire la seng ngarigel tomo mubra tomo open ra wanda obisra pifra North Pacific moria obisra ocean na commissioner ra North Pacific Michael Weber Services seng kire le kire uktomes ra wa FSM eng tamla open na abebira offices ra yelgo kora crop agencies under PIFs ngani ako kora advance adu olabangke
They get well 12 to 1 hour silsila agreement. I want quota SG. Ngira 2024 ngira change SG. Kasi metal bill ongeru moria obisel basang moria obisel ocean commissioner. Ngira momara Micronesia. Ongede moria obisel regional office. Rapif edire moria ocean commissioner's office. Physical offices. Zertan merelang we have had two challenges. One, agiribas adrigal peratable. Dirga mrara robantir wase comeback. Ongeru muknoria abesel president nauru. Galbesel president nga what chair MPS el giral mudra meeting MPS. So we have a meeting. We haven't had that meeting. So one table delay because of that may mlaria tele ka klamo tiga local president including a president nauru sira pura Egypt tapno se kalma sama gal president ragiriba so ni tinga se Somalia talmal mabesel let's get back together because we're stronger together so se amle onti del mortir but we need to have a meeting as Micronesians as seguida maklamo dura just last week akuna dura president nauru kasi mkola meeting Zoom is okay really a meeting el bodo gaswes in person sir goten mere why get a walul tab ngel chair pif direk na yasin kyori baini morama misela direk lamna transfer more ngel bes chair but ngala kada other ko islands but anyway one election season tigadi masana sin kyom to na moita ngalalir but hopefully we'll get back on track again. Regional office, I get him la plan before like cell office at UN. Say that was done years ago and now it's finally being implemented. The yellow Aurora PIF, the MPS has to meet. They decided to say, SG more, Ocean Commissioner more, I get table office and more. Gorangani understanding are given, that's why we need to meet. And say, Moktek. Yeah. Kedua saya kata ada agirela tora tahu meri.
Baldilas de presidenta aklugo or kapasangeng mesel delegation as you mentioned the delegation ra Australia. El me belawol as mentioned ang tamumsa da bibira to hindi nga rin to ra climate change tine gal mo sa lakalwi da Australia taregel balul el bid el mo host tra COP 28.
I see.
28.
Yeah.
20.
Okay,
one of those.
28 next year, which is Dubai.
Oh, 20, okay. Mang siya umumdas ang mo ngara alda dorak lugo kut umdas itala mo malas mga malara commitment tablo bela mo support tatti.
Saya kata COP mati dia kalau ini commitment, maka saya kita amal oldo bersih dulu das. Nengira del mubri kumera Pacific, ya del di Asia, Europe. I mean dia kalau well, UAE Asian ding mal ngarsel bita seru by Europe, Africa anggeran di. It's counted as Asia. Ini ngarsel bita saya di. So dulu batel dia kalau kumera betul lagi.
Okay. Kaman besulat kami.
You know, one positive thing in another Australia said COP 26. Temple kami reduce carbon reduction tira dimle 30% by 2020. Di eral COP sera dong utial pesa government tiga idro pesa oral temple kami tira 43% by 2020. So that's a big step. Kita saw about 50, but that's a big step. Edere kan malblakan nil sorry long sa tora renewable energy mo. Age del mom sa. Of course, تيجي عنصر كده تيال solar لا تيجي التمساح تقول hydrogen green hydrogen. So those are things that we need to work together on. وما هي التكنولوجيا كتير مرتيا.
Mr. Presidente, ako rin sa Minister Rahil din mangali Attorney General. Tiel toera isur hospital na del visel toy. Beto gel information plada minister gere lang san selagar. Ma aradon maguro appointment kel tal sil se dal sulim sa toktang. Beto gel sebeden mention. Mutel toera drugs mandal visel toy Attorney General. Silval wa isar adrablo suffer. Nelson sela udo daul malu bengani agora meeting rumil adu ilgerela solution ralka legal mulgo to gadal besel to koy
elect mal marat to koy gadi kal besel to koy mla mo ora kal dalbang magi mongot mok kring il ara ministry malasam lomes lo sing regal root cause regal issue ul mamla mo malara kal diocese mlatal moger tiang ra press conference maktilo say all of the above tokoira management tokoira funding ma coordination mo ay kay gid agi mo mokrel alo meslo sa toktang magrada kat maklia structure malaka dil tetele la management ma scheduling able Manyangat sang sila service mar adrabalo. Matara gimongot mok kringi kadur sel mla mulla sel 11-16 el mo mongot mok rabor der hospital maigel kukora tokora orchard ma realignment tra structure ministry gimo rur ilang mang moving forward alda so ase bay klol temir toktang marnur sa bay girel ngara Waiget tilum girel nga community health center yung wahel del moral sila community el atay marogul tokta marnur sa centralized hospital ya public health sel volospera tokta al mora blilyo mangyaw maigal ka karog sel community health center yung wal giril mora hospital ya omes lo set telat tokta nga sa bil toba del mora balu sebo the chancering Lemararing ya close spal rablu a service al nga rablu. Mang se tara issue o ngeru nga AG direct facer o sisil salary ra toktang na belaw compare del mora bebira Balura region nga Rio. Mang maring kita recruit in fact direct nga niya recruitment lo sigira nurse mar toktang ding maring kita hire suko mundia ka the chances el salary package mang gora atang na ate kal sal gora visible mar adra bululo segi malasam el loriol gere legal issue ding sa igi da bebira time mo mayo deling ay gang root causes el bebiring yang arala mga regulation makada malasam lo mesase magrada address hindi kita ngat deling ngaring ya volunteers sa ali del willing el merbela el mel museo hopefully next month del mo model sal ngani issue shortage or toktang di gimela sa lo mesra long term solution ma gaygi di mo address ay gel niya root cause ay gel rogul issue
Mr. Talamsa, ay galgay radrax omodelino in the last 2 years at tial COVID, black close abore there, oram lehel, rigid. Seldomes and dim nakalsal, ngaria beto kagay radrax. Elang kumla open abore there. Makada maastat lomes laseng ngaria betol. Gay, say, unfortunate, the obis ranga ka, at the time, il start the megal gays, yaging songs. Inong ngigel diak the expect to ko hindi mla happen ma agi malas malmerura igel morsel kotot kurbabel sabam malmerula igalureor mengira adal melek tidak kemilin dur president lo sendial nguk mo unfair tidak adal already tangar obis ya ududi rangario egi dahar tidak be esel mel di melol ita ududi ran morapa so mengira nguk mo address tidak already toreor take care tir along with the tidak be esel me tidak kalmongal sang sela udo nga as you know nga atat tirgel adal I live within my budget in fact ang diblo all morning adal nga laudu there and in the last few years ang morning ga clol del dal nga laudu lang mo de gitigra adal la albe ya market ramriger el almora adal la malungin maring retira adal give up audu they make over $100,000 a year el merbela and they make what $50,000-$60,000 it's a big cut in pay yeah, the more challenges we face at all time, and we're doing something to try and take care of it. Kamsulang.
Mr. President and Ministers, musupisak no meuda im makalmo suebel mira senkyo magariga tora senkyo ngoram lamo 2022 kadamal kakaptol ko sila obisa senkyo makmada kwasang ngani yam sil mlamo ho gorin ngasel di katuspe malmeu da o ura senkyo mayale ngani ya bebe ra issues el kiril address au bolsa dos pegan misin ayang ngani ya mos el gora nadi sel temela senkyo ko mumdas wayan di gumdas ngir mustat el address atele tora obisa senkyo leng malmeu da jangan efficient ra sel even tabulation ma ay maibring larong layal taluriol mes tatringi nga blolo sa timak madinga kwasang ngani ngal sel walir incomplete ayel there either has to be policy change na tetele lado mura senkyo al ubeng more equipment and may mo sel ayel MC sel el most paal mangani ako na plan mo address ayel al maybe before the next big national election.
Well, Malu will question Murad about the election commission. Doitra Senado himself, color oversight Radi Marian. I think that's what we need. We need oversight. We have a board. They're supposed to run independently. Dingira the last criteria the question. Kadama Ramsil me. Nagaru kadamani sa iya muntu Ramsil. Kadimuri sa dia ultu Ramsil kadamani wal count. Say girel aduwal. How do we use the technology that we have? Kau tiap malong song sa iliwan malmo clo overtime, ilam na sel TV kaya overtime emre da urior. Definitely we'll meet with the board. Akhtiri kalas karar senators and delegates as a call oversight. The board rigid rogui, so we should ask them what's their plan and stop making the excuses in the gaudo. Don't check the excuse. Gira, I think it's about prioritizing. So, Chula. Tila malungil point. Ilakad mo yung Senator-elect Talamsa na number 14. Amligil nga ni Aludro sa number 14 automatically mo tegra vacancy. Adim la kablu kula senkyo. Adri kalome sa kablu amligil na kadri kablu state rogu ma aigang amot mag edi 2 senkyo tir every 2 years nga senkyo. Aga kada masada the expense Moria replacement del senkyo mo kada 12 del mala senkyo ra di telang 17 16 del senkyo it doesn't make sense. Oy mal important la material del senkyo hindi re kalgira del namme so sa aigang nam tam liga the reform len al dil one senkyo kadora la masile hindi tang na 12 del rogo na umre kadu every 2 years. Let's say we can make it every 2 years. State government mga tigelo. But
almost every
mga taga naman sa AG ro sa sing require amendment ng constitution ang constitution ay galpek state ngara. Malum kada bay mo charger tira igel secure tira mo amendala rir. I don't know. We have to figure out something and help pertin mo understand the Maral call expense gira no messing.
Malilas the question Presidente ay question mail hindi ko sa ka-aware OCC PR report article di gatilo dahil masaw foraging attempt rasinal may influenza Palau ngaringi Kotoro la sung kom na masang ngara ko desu mil gila la ngerong ngari tirigel adal mel mention til adrasinal ngar se list waseng ngari ang klela gele wang matian tirige tangar tel undesirable list AG I ticket tangar sel case because it online gaming igel nga tigel terul adrasinal ngar sela ta report hindi ka element sa tel article
lagi deh mo omes lang ay kal nga kasina malbring ilay ya be puto ko nga ko dio sisiu so al suko man sa mom ko dong or obise po confirm ay gel nga kle so nga til al article was it malwat ang nga list dia misulang
Sa list hindi ko ano mga yan sa list na to.
Hindi ko ora list of course it ya sel ko ngaria ako adal besel convicted Corte engira del moralist. So it should be ongoing. We have some new names. Kira kalmo recommend del mora president mal sis moralist. Sulang.
Sige de president ngalia element nam sa sel report so ngalia article so ngalia element nam sa ni ngarakal dusay mungdi ka ngaringi online umdas hindi kari kita online gaming raplo bela walo tel covid ang la stoba umral ni mungdi yang alo
देखिए तो उत्तरू लगे तो हमने से बलवादा क्या करे बलू बलवादा हमारे का दलवे लेने ये माबलूरा ताइवान mang because hangari se delu lagi dra mula bla Taiwan ase to sende ka embassy ra sinartia ndi ngare ga gi delu togol padengel activity mung sera ro ra gobi de na kalwi den se to sangare edel tela la dra sina mi tur ta se ablur bela ni amna re gel cases ma ulen to kortira mi ra len emiru legal illegal activities dega clouding algirela continuation रहेगा हम दी उम्रल वैसे से लोग पढ़ते रहे ला एजी में 43 तरीके दा हम make sure हमारी सेल awareness रहा तो वैसे किधर देखा तो tolerate रहेगा मालूम को मैं वेला मरू लाइलां इंदे हम allow दल मुतल में किधर हम देंगे वैसे रावल तेरा हमारा एक अलतवा विदो सेलमें गादी आप Deka ba may senggang ngara intentry. Nobody knew was senggang gala da broken tooth ngara background dari. Umra lo ase lang trigibul lungi la urera del girel segid. Of course ka don ngora critical partners segid. Taiwan, Blue Rambrigel, Chabal, Australia help rigid to be more aware tigal adal tira melding ra bulwa de usho ba al sabulwa. I know sometimes en moria question sengara mal meuda processing ra for example FIV. Or maybe rather Chorin McMahon Rablur Belal, like on a charter plane they are allowed. I get the issue sometimes in delayed. Let's say the extra effort to get the check a background to prevent it from happening again or more problem again. This I think the trigger better off than where we were, but it's not perfect. I'm sure and so and that's why we gotta continue to share information address the issue bring us la media tia umasang bernadette tamil using el article by artia ko am to ka direct blog uding information dim na uding team de lo se ultura experts ra urore ultura office ra AG sel do se together list together ultira kring because these are the reasons among I'm sure ngaria basis rega rogul doru the ultura experts my partners give make a decision like safety of course kita de kalso drosis by gelnya sel tomle abelwadam Sulang.
I was going to say last question. You mentioned something about I got skogil med release it. Naringi complaints recently. Kira la tirgel adal merbela ul tourist o kore change status ting mo adra al moriora mangwam no ya table confusion seng la resolve ngara ko ramli.
So I think it needed clarification. Magada ulo meeting la mentria AG ma forza director ma chiefs المال ما تخليش الوال بلا انتنترا لا هم بس ملا بلا تقرا هذا وبلا يقولوا لا لواسي sometimes يقدر سبيرارات التمل tourists change their status we don't need to know عشان نعمل انتنتر مالينا ساس كوجي لا سام ماجازين البلا لا برسوري المير بلال المير دم اوسي غورير من دي وين دي سيل الجرد التوريست المير التمل اوسي غورير التي غورير هذا بس تي غورير سويل توي you know I was talking to the ambassador Eric and I say how do we get more Japanese in Bekebra? I want to say, get more encourage vacation jobs or school and then after let's encourage that. Then desirable other they encourage it till Merbelal. It was I think just a misunderstanding, a clarification. My director na mo clearing ma chief ndamo daga hold the permit I can not hold the road as of now so yeah I'm Sula malungil gere I hope Mr. Talam saying oborsen daga kadira kadimira press conference nang may mungil sa mula oversight kadira kan mem mula press conference tiya may moda balata tamalingen di kadamrenga sulamara mani lure mal adara media kida you know without the media ndigal sel madang aygal toy dirigal mobla takal mara adara blu mang klo telang ale undi galama masang nga session mo ngirmang blu ngara press conference lang kom di maran mom kasay oy kada di kada maran di marang suliw bay bodo ukda urang suliw tiga tokol tirang ara kabelmen trabe kalsilsel lawrior I wish everybody of course a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays and di ngani trigel tira to bet celsius tira al sils so holiday po announce ang clear happy birthday and more Lolina Iratran ng Ministry of Finance dire nga Lovelinson Wali nga immigration officer dire nga Ministry of Finance dire nga Rongela Klolubak nga Bureau of Domestic Affairs ma dire Shelby Rumong Ganors nga MHHS mal wish tir happy birthday lal tugobet silsiltir and congratulations adios sa makaltangat tertigal tira ukmlang tararak and we wish them many more dire adios sa makaltangat tara balwadra blur belaw be safe buckle up make good decisions get a driver get a designated driver stay on the road mal dire kala ninong man kita no wala gali disrasan am lamatul ma alam dangi basira ma dital mal rap kularale de repair you know tadit mule moite mrale mamlire mo martir tirmo you know sadoy se lo bon e bom tigale na gira del momdasolen cloa so digadil destruction and morablu madire kalbadin matamor hospital e mo require of island referral to kay gidel niya degal sadro mese al hala holidays kada malawren no se ir al holidays adi mo empty tegal adal mo oy temal mo sigra driver serti o seat belt degal qaqwat oy sigra oy yeah happy holidays mal masula